What's going on, Taurus? We're going to go ahead and jump straight into your June 2023 monthly reading here. And we're going to take a look and see what's going on with you for the month. I'm going to be keeping the same spread layout that I did last time. A lot of you liked it. I like it as well, so we're going to keep it. So if you're new to the channel, this first row is in regards to your career, your ambitions, your goals. The second row is going to be in regards to your relationships here. I'm not laughing at you, Taurus. There's an interesting energy here, though. All right, let's take a look at this last row. Is going to be in regards to any messages from your guides, additional information that wants to come through spiritual. Let's see, more of the ethereal type, higher self vibes. So let's take a look here. I'm gonna pull your oracle cards as well. The energy is gaining momentum. I'm getting patience. And I know you hear this a lot, but give me a moment here, Taurus. I know you actually are a sign of patience. You can be very patient. You can watch the grass grow sometimes, as long as it's growing, right? As long as it's green and it's growing. But if you've been wondering whether or not a situation is going to keep its momentum, or if the momentum is going to progress, it will progress. This is a waxing moon, so it's definitely the culmination from the new moon to the full moon. You can't see it yet, right? Because when we're starting to go through that phase of the waxing energies into the full moon, you can't see it. There's a lot of unconscious activity going on that you're not aware of, and of course, as the moon sort of gains its light, that's when we start to become aware, which is hence why the full moon of illumination. So, and I think it's in regards to, I think it's all areas of your life, if I'm being honest with you, because even in this top row with your career, your goals, you know, what you're wanting to achieve at this time, and also your relationships, I'm getting it for both. So I would definitely have patience here. I think you're realizing that. I think you do want the process to be expedited, but just hang in there. Let's keep going here. You have this Vesta card. It says Hearth, and Vesta is the sacred flame, right? So, and what I'm picking up intuitively with this card is that it's important for you to protect your energy here. It's not even like because there's a lot of negativity or negative energy around you, although for some of you that could be. It's just more so of just realizing like that you're working very hard at this time, and any progress and any momentum that you have built, it's important to protect that and understand that, you know, in order for growth to keep occurring or keep happening here, you're going to have to be disciplined and stay disciplined. So let's take a look here. You have this family card as well. It could be some things going on in the family. I am picking up here Seven of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Usually deals a lot with our resources, our money, our values. And with these two cards, it's almost like you're trying to... Seven of Pentacles is always like my card of like saving or like investing, and you're wondering how you can improve something or how you could further the growth of something, which is hence is why actually the Seven of Pentacles is Taurus, Saturn and Taurus. It's like you're learning like how to build value with something, and what has value and what doesn't have value. And so I think there could be some things that with that energy, I think it's also interconnected with family. But, you know, if you need some help, don't be afraid to ask for help. Some of you may be feeling like you're not getting any help, but you know, there could be like a communication block, or maybe communication isn't as clear as you think. So I think it's important to communicate your needs, especially with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles here. This is all about communicating your needs, being honest, being direct, being upfront about what it is that you need, the direction that you're trying to go, how you want to improve things, right? Because the Five of Pentacles is understanding that there's better value and there's better things out there that can support us. So I'll keep that in mind. You have this survival power, says Shark here. You know, Libra got the same card, so if you have Libra placements, watch a Libra read. If you don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about anything. But survival power, it says Shark here. You may be finding yourself in survival energy, right? Trying to stay afloat, trying to stay above the waters here. And that's what I'm saying. It's interesting. It's like, I think it's important, like if you need help, don't be afraid to ask. And we're going to keep going. These cards will become a lot more clear as well. But let's take a look at this first row. Like I was saying with this, I think you're reevaluating, evaluating how you need to improve things, how you want to improve things, what's worth your time and energy to invest into. Some of you actually looking to move. Here, I'm hearing move out. But you're just looking to move. And if you've settled down somewhere, or if you've sort of, even if you're not looking to move or anything like that, this is just in regards to where you're at right now, looking at what it is that you have, looking at things analytically, logically, and understanding, okay, this is what I need to do to improve things. And I think you're just trying to go through that process of understanding like where things need to be improved, where things need to be perfected and be better. We're going to clarify all this, of course. We go in my reads, we go deep. All right. That's the Scorpio in me. We go deep. So here we go. 5 of Cups, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands in the relationship aspect. Some of you could be dealing with a person that could have fire in their chart. They could be a fire sign, or maybe the dynamic of the relationship energy between you two has that fire energy, like the fire temperament. It's like right now, it's like I feel like you're wanting a process of something to like hurry up here. There's a couple different stories that I get with the relationship aspect. If you're new to the channel, I don't just look at love. I look at in like all areas of your relationships. But if love comes out, love comes out. Or if there's energy surrounding that, then of course I'll channel it. But with the 5 of Cups, I feel like you're disappointed. I feel like you want the process of something to be expedited. I think you want things to be sped up here. Like you want things to kind of move forward here. And there's something that's been disappointing with this whole situation, or with inside your relationships with others, whether that's romantic, platonic, all your relationships, family. And I think things are going to move forward. I just think there's some hurdles at this time, and some things that you're having to overcome with inside your relationships. But I think once those are overcome, then I see you off to the races, because the Knight of Wands is here. So you can expect bold movement forward, more decisiveness, more action here. And I also want to say this as well, Cancer. Some of you have Cancer in your chart, Taurus. I also want to say this as well, that the Page of Wands is like telling you to have fun, right? Keep things light in your relationships. Don't be too serious, you know? Some of y'all just feel like bored, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's wanting you to focus on having a good time in your relationships, if I'm being honest with you. Sometimes things can be a little bit too serious. 5 of Cups, Mars and Scorpio energy. We could be too fixated emotionally on something that's the problem, or something that we want and we desire, that we can kind of just slip into our own desires, right? We kind of just slip into like a negativity or a pessimistic attitude. So, and I'm not saying that's you entirely, but we're human. It all happens to us. I think it's just important to focus on being playful here. And we'll clarify this, of course, but you know, let's build the cake. Hold on. 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups, King of Swords, the message here from your guides. Damn, some of y'all just never satisfied, huh, Taurus? You just never satisfied, ain't you, Taurus? 5 of Wands, 9 of Cups. It's like you're satisfied, but I think your guides are wanting you to be happy. Like be the growth in your life. You're growing here, and you may be thinking like, things aren't moving fast enough, and why hasn't this shown up, and why hasn't this manifested, and what do I do with this, and what do I do with that? And it's like, I think it's important to understand like that vibration, and like we are energetic beings. Like you do attract exactly the vibration that you're at and the vibration that you put out. And I think that's that 5 of Wands energy here, is like to be aware of that, because there may be some like unnecessary sort of dramatic situations or confrontations that you can easily avoid. And what the 9 of Cups is telling you to be satisfied, you know, obviously if you're hungry for more, I get it, right? You want more, I get it. But the 9 of Cups is actually Jupiter and Pisces, and it's like the more gratitude you can have with inside yourself, right? The more gratitude you can have about life, about the things that you have already, and you get on that vibration and that frequency of that, then you'll attract more abundance. But it's about staying disciplined, understanding that with the King of Swords, and being on top of that. And I think your guides are wanting you to know that. Also, I'm hearing something as well. Don't let like negativity or hate or jealousy or envy get to you. You have nothing to prove to anybody. And with a lot of the things going on in the transits at this time, with Mars kind of still squaring Jupiter, Mars opposing Pluto, Jupiter square Pluto, Jupiter square Mars. It's like, and then not only that, we have a fucking grand cross with the South Node in Scorpio. So this is a lot of pressure we're feeling in all these areas. And I would just be aware of that. You can avoid just unnecessary things. Just understand where all that energy comes from, like jealousy and envy and all that stuff. All right, let's jump in. Taurus. I'm hearing this as well. For some of you, like if you're an entrepreneur or maybe kind of doing your own thing, don't be afraid to ask for more. Right? I think that's a big thing with a lot of entrepreneurs, or even if you're working, right? Asking for a raise. If you know you deserve a raise, if you know you are competent, and not only are you competent, you over exceed or over what the fuck am I trying to say? Jesus. You get it. God dang it. If you're somebody that's like you're over succeeding, I think it's important for you to ask for a raise. Or if you're solo dolo, you do your own thing, it's about setting your prices higher, right? You should have no shame in setting your prices higher, especially if you're trying to fucking survive, right? Survival power, right? With the shark down here, constantly feeling like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. And Jupiter's in Taurus. I think the lesson that we're all learning with Jupiter and Taurus is how we can be more prosperous. That's Jupiter and Taurus. Right? We have to learn how to do it. So, full card, 7 of Pentacles here. 6 of Wands, Queen of Swords here. I feel like the situation that you're in right now in regards to like your ambitions, your goals, your career, it feels very kind of newish. I think this is like some type of newer energy that you're getting accustomed to, because the full card's here. So it does talk about some type of new beginning or some type of new risk or some type of new thing that's developing here. And with the 6 of Wands and the Queen of Swords, I think it's important for you to communicate your needs and the things that you want up front, and stick to that, right? Because the 5 of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles here, I do feel like you'll be getting that back. You'll be getting the rewards back. 5 of Pentacles is usually when you're seeking a reward. 6 of Pentacles is when you get it. So you will be getting your rewards. You will be getting the increases here. But I think it's important to understand your value, to understand your worth. 6 of Wands here, to be confident in yourself, be confident in your abilities. And if you know you're good at what you do, or you're just confident in what you do, Don't sell yourself short. Especially like if you're out here struggling. Nine of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Some of y'all just tired of being single. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Some of y'all tired of being single. If you're single, and if you're just doing your own thing, I kind of feel, well, I always hit on 2 aspects here. Some of you are just, you feel almost as if, let me actually pull the rest of these cards, Taurus. Temperance. 8 of Pentacles. For some of you that are single, you haven't really found a connection that really fulfills your needs. And it's almost as if like things just haven't really worked out in a lot of situations that you've been dealing with. However, I do feel like there is kind of like a turnaround here. I'm not saying everything's going to flip into sunshine and rainbows overnight, but what I will say is that it does look like there's at least a positive sort of shift of energy. And I think it's just important to realize like you're in control of your relationships, and with the eight of Pentacles being here, to invest in them. Like if you feel like it's going to go somewhere, or if you feel good about it, don't be afraid to put in the effort to progress it here. But some of you, I feel if you've been single, it's like just like the relationship aspect, it's almost as if you just really haven't been able to find what you want. And every time you do find it, what it is that you want, for some reason, the personalities don't mix, or there's just like incompatibility. So, and others of you, if you're dealing with a relationship or if you're dealing with a person, I get that there's something in regards to a lack of your needs being fulfilled. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups. You don't feel like your needs are being fulfilled. Some of you, it's actually sexually. And I think this can easily be fixed. There's almost like I think there's too much seriousness around the relationship. Like, I'm not saying like to not be serious ever, but it's like sometimes like we forget that like you should be playful and have fun in your relationship. And I think Mars and Leo is actually bringing that out, or wants that energy to come out. So people are going to be demanding that, right? Because Mars is a demand, right? And Leo is, creativity, fun, confident, authority. You could even say the mature masculine, all that stuff, right? So, and deals with romance, creativity, fun. So I think there's a lot of that. And I think if you focus on that, then I think like things could actually progress here. Patience, Taurus. Temperance here on the Nine of Wands. Patience. You gotta. There's a process with this. You gotta feel each other out. You gotta understand each other's personalities and how you two can work together. It's like, figuring, in the flow. What the fuck am I talking about? You have the Ace of Wands, Five of Wands here. Oh yeah, there's some clash of ego energy going on, huh? Clash of personalities, arguments a little bit, or just tension you may be feeling. Look, you ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. Some of y'all want to clap back, but it may not even be necessary, if I'm being honest with you. Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, King of Cups, King of Swords. I'm getting here that your guides want you to be focused and devoted to what you truly love and care about, and to focus on the good and the positivity, and keep moving forward with an energy of receiving and expecting, in a way. So Three of Wands, Nine of Cups. He is 100% confident that his ships are coming in. He ain't gotta worry about it. So I think there's a need to believe in yourself, and don't let haters, trolls, Five of Wands, Ace of Wands grab your energy and your time, right? Or throw you off your game, or throw you off your vibe. Because, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like I want to pull you one more card. You have this Communicate card. I knew it. There's something about communication. I said this in the very beginning of the reading. Communication with family. Like, there needs to be, I think there's a process of, I'm actually seeing in this card like the sonar of the bat, right? Like, you can see like the waves around it. This is a bat in the card. So it's like sonar. It's like, it's one thing to hear somebody, but are they listening? Right? And not only are they listening, are they understanding? And that goes both ways, like for yourself and the person that you're dealing with, or the people around you. So yeah. So that's what I got for you, Taurus, in your reading for your June 2023. And I'm wishing you all the best. And yeah, if you want me to do a personal reading for you, or if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is down below. We go more in depth if you have any questions, or if you want to go more in depth into something that you have a question about. So yeah, everything else, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram. When you do subscribe to this channel, though, be sure to hit that notification button bell. Also hit that like button, and I'll see y'all later.